all this discussion is even thought that it is a family discussions, quote
Yes.
unquote. So feel free that it's will be available online in YouTube. So don't be worried because somehow it is to document. Yeah,
Okay.
waiting for the record from Sensei to come up. And then thank you for all. This is the second week of our activity, AYF Online, and it is a very good one that we can give opportunity everyone to learn about AYF. For those who already get the name, they will engage with the AYF, and then for those who didn't have an idea what is AYF, they will catch up the idea from alumni AYF. Today we will have two speakers. Am
Yes.
I right, Sensei?
Ella and
Uh,
Anurag. Anurag has
yeah.
just joined us. So we have
Okay.
they,
Hello, hi Peter.
hello, good to see you.
Okay. Hi, Ella and Anurag. Feel free
Hi.
to have the discussions, and I will transfer this host to Sensei, and then
Okay.
enjoy
All
the
right.
forum.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. The let's see. Ella,
Yep.
I just wanted to check, are you has everything been going okay with you're in the States now?
Actually, I by now I'm supposed to be in New York because my flight was supposed to be last Friday, but then
Uh-huh.
I had some problems with my flight, so now it got moved to Tuesday.
Oh, sorry to
So
hear
I'm
that.
still in the Philippines. I'm still in Manila
Oh,
right now.
oh, still Manila. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to getting back to the Philippines again, but it's not on my schedule for another year probably. So it's very difficult to travel right now with a lot of the things we're taking care of here in
Mhm.
Japan. So,
Oh, okay. Right, right.
but I
Yeah.
well, definitely I have retirement plans all set for Philippines already. So,
Oh,
um,
you're gonna retire in the Philippines?
yes, I'll be settling down in Tagaytay.
Oh,
So,
wow. Really? I didn't know that. I thought you're gonna retire in Japan.
yeah, no, there's we have a house in Royal Tagaytay, so
Oh, okay. Actually, Tagaytay is a good area because the climate is cooler compared to
yes,
Manila,
yes,
right?
except for the earthquakes and the ash. Otherwise, it's a nice area.
Oh, well, that's a problem for the entire country.
I'm hoping by the time I get there, maybe it'll calm down a little bit. It's been
Mm,
two or three reactions so far, but we'll see. Either way, it's a beautiful place up there.
yeah. So, which place in Tagaytay are you staying?
Well, we have a house in Royal Tagaytay, which is across from
Royal.
Splend. You know where Splendido is? Splendido,
Where?
Splendido.
Splendido? Oh no, I don't
Yeah,
know where that is.
it's across from Splendido, but it's up in the not Tagaytay. If you turn right and go up the road to
Mm-hmm.
the right, you go towards Tagaytay, up to
Mm-hmm.
where the mansion of the past president was, Aquino.
Oh, I didn't know that area.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but if you go to the right, if you go to the right and go on the road, you go up to the opposite side of Tagaytay with more shopping centers and things,
Okay.
more
Yeah, it's
availability.
very, there's a lot of development going on over there.
Developed so much. It's amazing how much it's developed. Actually, it's developed too much because I when I bought the place, there was no Ferris wheel, no high-rise apartments,
Yeah.
and now the place is just really booming
It
with
kind
a
of
lot
looks
of.
like Manila now.
It's going to look more like that, but it's still the getaway for most people in Manila because it's nice and cool, and there's
Mhm.
still breezes up there, so it's good.
Um, anyway, that area is actually very popular for weddings.
Yes, yes, I've
Me
seen
and
that.
my husband got married in Tagaytay, and then my
Ah,
brother also got married in Tagaytay recently. That's the reason why I came to the
ah.
Philippines because my
Actually,
brother got married in Tagaytay.
my wife and I also got married in Tagaytay.
Yeah,
You know
because
what?
they have like a lot of wedding venues.
Yes, we got married at Sonia's Garden. I don't know if you.
Oh, I was considering that place actually. Yeah, we visited that place because I was considering that venue for our wedding reception.
Yes, it's a beautiful place, but it's not the same as it was when we got married. It's gotten more, it's more commercialized now, but still it's a nice place to go to. So
Yeah, yeah, it's very popular for weekend getaways. Me and my husband were starting an Airbnb business. We're thinking of buying a property in Tagaytay for Airbnb because just the demand. Like a lot of people really go
don't buy a
there.
place in Royal Tagaytay because
Oh, I'm sorry.
therefore Royal Tagaytay division where we live in,
Yeah.
Airbnb is not permitted by the
Oh yeah, they have rules. Yeah.
so but like Splendido across the street, Airbnb is permitted. But when we
Right.
bought the place, we didn't know anything about that. So
Mm.
but so anyway, today we're gonna we could go ahead and start early right now because it's just doing a recording for 15 minutes.
Okay,
And
sure, sure.
Anurag's here, we can follow up with Anurag following you. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna press the record button here if you're ready to start, and then we'll go for 15 minutes. Is that good for you?
Okay, sure, but that's not gonna happen until 10 minutes, right?
Or we can wait 10 minutes or we can do it now. Do you want to start early?
We can wait 10 minutes. I
Okay.
just have a few questions. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna talk about. So it's
Sure.
basically just my experience with the AYF, right? And
Yes.
then I'm looking at our chat, our,
Okay.
our previous discussion.
Y-
So
Your experience
online,
with AYF and any
how AYF can change their lives, and
yes, how did it
okay,
change your life? Yes. So a lot of like, for example, we had Tiesa
Mm-hmm.
spoke to us and she told us about how all the organizations she became involved in and how it's helped her get to Australia right now where she is now working. And she's gone to many countries and visited many countries. So she talked about how AYF helped her
Mm-hmm.
become more active and international and travel. So maybe you can talk about how AYF might have helped you in any ways it has helped you.
Okay, right. Okay, okay. Okay, sure.
Because many people are worried going into AYF that their English is not
Uh-huh.
good enough or that they it will what good will they get from coming out of AYF just by meeting somebody in comparison to trying to talk to them over the internet or something.
Okay, right.
So even now when we do the AYF events and stuff where people meet each other, it's quite different than doing the online. And that's why even with this online AYF, I'm just basically getting perspectives and having you do short presentations, but there's no way to really incorporate what we do in the face-to-face AYF friendships, development of friendships and long-lasting family ties. These things can't happen online.
Yeah.
So this is one thing that cannot be digitalized, I think. And so maybe if you, that's what many of the people have been touching on.
Um, uh, how many days is the AYF usually, like the in-person conference?
It depends
5 days?
it depends on the location. This one that's coming up in Japan, in Sendai, is only going to be for 4 days because cost of staying in Sendai is very, very high. Japan's rates of hotels and other expenses are actually quite high for us here. Actually, for people coming from abroad, they might be a little bit cheaper, but for Japanese students, they're very, very high here. So therefore, we had to limit it to 4 days, which is actually about 70,000 yen for 4 days. Now, for international conferences in other countries like Philippines or in developing countries, it's much cheaper to house and take care of the expenses. So therefore, we can make them longer, and they are 7 days. In most cases,
Okay, right.
7 days. And most of the ones you went to, the one you had in the Philippines was 7 days.
Oh, I remember. I think mine was 5. I'm not
5
sure.
days.
I don't. It was like a week long.
Yeah, so it was 1 day longer, 1 day longer in the Philippines.
I think
so.
Yeah, I went to AYF 7 in Manila.
Yes, 5 days is usually about the shortest we have, but this year we are going to be having a 4-day one here in Sendai and trying to get as much out of the 4 days as possible. And that's going to be in November of 2024 that we'll be having that here.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm ready.
Oh?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Yeah,
Okay.
I just need like a quick rundown.
Okay. If you want to go a little longer than 15 minutes and go up to 20 minutes, you can do that too. We have time, okay? Or if you finish earlier and finish after 10 minutes, then just say so. So Anurag will.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Anurag.
Hi. Can I go first? Hi.
He can go
Can
first.
I go first?
You can go first?
Okay?
Oh, sure. Okay. Is that okay with you, Ella?
Yeah. It's okay.
Because I have to.
Okay, Anurag.
Yeah, because I have to go.
Okay, Anurag, why don't you go first then? You're going to be first. So I'm going to press the start button now on the record and we'll start. Okay. Okay, you can go. This is Anurag.
Hello, everyone. Please go ahead.
Go ahead. This is Anurag from India. India, right? No, India. Yes. And so he's going to be speaking to us. He joined us in Philippines and was a very inspiring candidate, helped out a lot. And I think I've been following Anurag for a long time online with his many adventures following his AYF. But I know that you were doing adventures even before AYF. AYF is probably just part of those adventures you've been taking. So if you can talk to us today about AYF and your adventures, that'd be great.
Thank you, Peter. I mean, I attended AYF 10 years ago, little over 10 years ago in the November of 2013 in Manila. And then we also had a chance to spend a couple of days at Mindoro Island and help rebuild a school there and do teaching of, English to the island inhabitants. So it was a fantastic experience for me, to be there at AYF and learning from all my fellow students from all over, Asia. And so it was a, great experience that gave me an exposure to rest of the Asia and where I had an opportunity to really interact with them. And I think one thing that definitely stood out for me at AYF is the opportunity to be myself. It's sometimes we really start worrying about many things, that what if I don't speak English, or what, my language people won't understand. It really doesn't matter when you are together with people. What really matters is you will instantly be able to establish a bond, a natural connection with them, and language has never been a barrier. So coming from India, meeting all of these people for the first time, was a game changing, a life changing experience, where we stayed together, we lived together, we ate together, we danced together. So all of these things really make life happen. And for me, that has been really, one of the key highlights. A lot of our cultural evenings. One thing I would like to even share, that at AYF, because I'm a vegetarian, and and especially in Philippines, it's very difficult to be vegetarian. But the hospitality, the team at at AYF really helped me find vegetarian meals. They really gone out of their way to help me, so that's why I was able to establish some great friendships with them, because they really took great care of me in my time in Manila and at Mindoro Island. I mean, Manila was still okay, There were hospitality students doing all of this. But in Mindoro Island, it was extremely difficult because people don't even understand what is meat or what is not meat. So, but overall, it's a great experience. I always will cherish, what AYF has brought to me. And I'm very, very grateful, for the AYF community, the friendships that, I made. I remember meeting Chris, later on in when I was traveling around, for my work in different countries. So I had a chance to meet Chris also. I think I've met also online one of my Japanese friends, Ayuka, Hinako. So quite a lot of friends, I've stayed in touch with over these years. Not as often as I would love to do. I mean, we all get busy in our lives, but it's been really lovely, being in touch with all these friends. And whenever you are traveling to any of these countries, you can just quickly shoot them a message. Hey, I'm visiting your lovely country, would love to see you. And people are very warm and very welcoming. They open their hearts and they welcome you with, all that love that you have shared over these, at your time at AYF. So, and that's all. I mean, if there are any particular questions that you would like me to answer, I'm happy to.
Oh, there. Okay. Anurag, um, we don't. We've had a few people from in India. But for people who wish to come over from India, many times it's quite expensive for them to go.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
or other people even from other places. Um, do you have any recommendations on what they can do to try and make plans for events or what they like to do? Because I know you've saved money or found ways to do so many experiences outside.
Indeed. I mean, for me, a lot of these experiences have happened because obviously I also wanted that to experience. But at the same time, my work also allowed me to travel, later on in life. And that made me, experience a lot of these adventures. But when I was at AYF, I was a teacher back in the days, just finished my Teach for India fellowship and had a chance to volunteer and and then come to AYF. So I mean, I just managed because I was able to save and put that savings for towards my trip to AYF and Philippines. So that's why I was able to manage. So I would always suggest everyone to start saving, to experience or to travel. One must start, finding more creative ways of, do savings and participate in such forums. Um,
Okay.
and then otherwise, some people also do crowdfunding. You can also ask your university if they are willing to sponsor or cover your travel costs. So that's another way to, kind of anticipate how you can, be more creative in your approach to attend AYF.
Okay, that's great. So I wanted to ask you, so you were teaching children when you came to the Philippines. You're very strongly liked by all the children there. And but
Yes.
um are you still teaching in India or
No, no. I don't teach now. I help entrepreneurs now. So I
Mhm.
work with entrepreneurs, especially those who are using technology to
Ah,
solve, some of the world's largest problems. So I
mhm.
work with tech entrepreneurs and help build startup ecosystems in Asia Pacific.
Ah, great. That sounds very good. Okay. Well, we're still working with a lot of working towards developing countries build up their sustainability through tech companies like as you are working with. So you're still working with other countries and companies to help keep sustainability in those areas, and
Yes.
most likely helping in India a lot also. So
Yes.
we really appreciate your talking with us today, and thank you very much. That's all for today then.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Really
Okay.
appreciate this opportunity, and thank you for your time. I'll
Okay.
see you
Thank
soon.
you. Thank you for taking your time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, Ella. Uh, we can move
Hi.
to you now. So if you can give
Um,
10 minutes or 15 minutes of your perspectives. Um,
yeah, sure. So yeah, so what I attended when I attended AYF before, it was AYF 7 in Manila. I was in college, and that was like I don't know, 15 years ago. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was AYF 7 in Manila. And first of all, when I wasn't planning on attending AYF, like it wasn't part of my plan. It just so happened that one of the organizers of AYF 7 was my friend, and she encouraged me to apply. And so, well, when I was in college, I was taking up architecture. I was taking up, I was an architecture major. So this AYF is not really related to what I'm studying. So it was really not part of my plan. I just got lucky because the organizer encouraged me to apply, and I got in, and then I attended the the conference, and then most people they were there a lot. Well, most people, a lot of them, they're college majors, they're studying international studies or political science, something kind of related to what AYF is doing. And at first I felt like, why am I here? Because I'm an architecture major. But in the end, it all paid off. I was very happy with my experience, and I'm glad I did it, even though I wasn't planning on applying to the program in the first place. And it was a really great experience because for I think it was like 5 to 6 days in Manila, and for an entire day we had like a conference, and the rest of the night we were just socializing, and we did that for like 5 days because we wanted to make the most out of the situation, like because I thought like this may not happen again. So I better make the most of it. Like there's a lot of like I don't know how many we were, like 50 to 100 people in one place in different Asian countries. It's like you went on a an Asian tour, but you're just in one place, but you're meeting all of these Asian people from different Asian countries. So it was really fun learning about everybody else's culture and like, and all that stuff. So that was like really fun for me. And yeah, so that's why we spent entire it was also very time because we spent the entire day at the conference and the entire night socializing. So that was like really important for me. And I really also valued the friends that I made during the conference because like these are the people who attend AYF. They're the type of people who want to change the world. So they did like amazing things with their life afterwards. So and then after that, I kind of I still follow them over social media, and I keep tabs with them, and some of them I talk to. And yeah, so just getting to know them is really amazing. So one time I went on a trip to Bangkok, and I met up with Hung, who is from Thailand. So we met up there, and it was fun. We had dinner and everything, and then so right now I'm based in the U.S. So I one of the people I met in the conference was Tika, and then I found out that she was studying in Colombia. So I connected with her, and now we're friends again. And now we're good friends now because we hung out in New York. So that kind of stuff. And then the other Filipino delegates, I know we hung out after the conference too. So and so we're also like we keep in touch sometimes too. So that was really a good experience for me. So that was it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask questions.
Okay, there we are. Oh, thank you very much for your for your discussion. I try to keep in touch with most of the people, such as Kartika and the others also. We are having AYF, like this year we're having 3 AYFs. One in it's going to be in first one is going to be in Turkey, second one in Indonesia, and third one will be here in Sendai. The one in Turkey and Indonesia are both 1 week events, 7 days. So for those people who are interested in going, we encourage you to join. The prices are actually fairly reasonable. They are within right now it's $450 for the events for 7 days, where Japan is actually $550 for 4 days. So that shows the difference in the pricing, but still the hotels and places we're staying at are very nice. And actually, I think you stayed in a dormitory when you were in Manila, right?
Yes, because I think the conference was held at Ateneo University, so I think I stayed with the dormitories of the university.
Yes, we had a large dormitory and all girls on one side and the boys on the other side. So actually, a lot of the AYF conferences now, sometimes it's hard to find dormitories, which is the reason in Sendai this we're going to be staying in a hotel with 2 people to a room inside a hotel. So many people have even when we had our conference in Cebu, we had to go with a hotel because we couldn't get a dormitory from the university or area. We were very lucky when we were in Manila. So when we have hotels, it's a little bit more expensive, but actually the hotel that we have set up for Indonesia, if anybody is interested in Indonesia this year, is the cost mostly will be your airfare, because actually the Indonesia is only $450 for 7 days, and that covers the transportation from the airport to Baru, which is actually almost a 4-hour tram commute, which you'll be taking by train and going back by bus. But the city has helped and is providing money to help sponsor this event. So that's why we were able to get a very good price and set this up. But if you can go to Indonesia or to Turkey, we welcome that. Maybe you're worried, maybe people are worried about the safety and stuff in those areas. Japan is extra safe. I can guarantee you that. Indonesia is safe, as if you're with our group. We have never had anybody in the past 20 years we've been doing AYF. Everybody has made it home safe and sound. Maybe some people get sick or have other problems, but we can usually deal with those and have no difficulties. So thank you for LL for speaking with us today. And I hope your life continues to be prosperous and your family lives well in America. I hope to get back to America maybe in 2026. But
okay, right.
I haven't been back there.
Send me a message.
I haven't been back there since 2018 was my last time to see my
that's not too long ago.
yeah, but it's a long time because I haven't seen my father and mother.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
So it's like you said, online is not the same as So anyway, thank you very much. And with that, we will close for today. So I will sign this out. Stop recording. Again, we're stopped. Ella, you have a nice day, and I look forward to keeping in touch with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to share.
Yes, you're in which state again? In which state in America?
New York.
New York. Okay, so it's on the
where
other
is your
side.
family located again?
We're in Oregon, so we're way on the west coast.
Oh, the other side, yeah.
Above,
it's okay.
above,
I have relatives over there.
yeah, we're right above California. So,
okay.
but I was over by New York when I was going to Georgetown University, so I'm familiar with.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I know there's a lot of universities over there.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you very much for joining us, Ella. And
Thank you as well.
yeah. All right, bye-bye.